All right, ladies and gents, good morning to you. Just checking to make sure the microphone's working. Oh no, we've got the background problem. Wait for it. Bring the forest. Stupid thing. Obviously, I'm not as organised as I thought I was this morning. There we go. Green screen is fixed. Who knew? G'day, welcome to another random Noppers Hell Let Loose stream. Good start. This is only a video though. This is not a live stream, so I can run shenanigans in the background and you can judge me later. This one's a 36 versus 36 again, with Chimera and Legion Condor, or Condor Legion, taking each other on, and it is on SMDM. So looking forward to watching this one. These are all matches that are effectively practice for the 36ers competition that's coming up, the Hold the Line competition. I think I've got the logo for it somewhere. General, yeah, where is it? This one here. So that's the Hold the Line logo. So that's the competition that's coming up shortly. I think it starts on the 27th of June. There's a couple actually that are coming up. HCA is coming up, Hell Let Loose Competitive Association. Hold the Line's coming up, and the seasonal just is finishing now. I've got well, by the time you watch this video, I'll have actually streamed the match for the Ocelots versus Circle, I think it is. So look, there's plenty going on. I've got I'll have had another match for Chimera as well, where they're playing against Div 33, I think. So I've streamed those guys before, and I've streamed Legion Condor as well before. So I've done one of their matches so far. They're a South American team, I believe. Yeah, look, it's interesting stuff. The way the different nations play and the different parts of the world play. But I'm just looking here now at the two teams actually as they get set up. They're almost ready to go. But it is just a recording, this one. So this is on YouTube where you're watching it now. It's weird talking about it in future tense. Yeah, you'll be watching this on YouTube. So hey, welcome to YouTube. I'm your host Noppers, and here we are doing a match. It is Sunday morning here in Australia, 7th of June at 10:33 a.m. Australian Central Standard Time, and I'm excited. I mean, I haven't got a beer or wine, I've got a coffee. So if it's wherever you are in the world, raise a glass, and here's to Hell Let Loose and the smashing that we're going to see between these two teams very shortly. The map, of course, SMDM, as you can see flying over there. And just pull up the map itself. Did I adjust it? No, I didn't adjust it. Of course, I didn't adjust it. I'm shit organised this morning. I've been prepping other stuff for tonight, which is the other day, whatever. So the rules of this one, it's the Libertadores rule set, and I've just massacred that word, so I apologise for that. It is killable SPA only, so fixed artillery is not killable. There are only allowed 2 fixed tanks. Now that's going to be interesting. Chimera do rely on their tanks a fair bit, so we'll see how that plays out for Cheese if he's running this one. Excuse me. 3 sets of protected nodes, so nodes don't get touched during the match. You've just got to be careful where you build them. I did see a match the other day where they built them too close to something, and it's like, you guys got to move it because it's a fighting zone. Panthers are not allowed. Find that interesting. They haven't returned from that rule set since the adjustments were made, so I find that fascinating. They're not yet holding Panthers on the field. I see most comps and most games now the Tigers are back as the flavour of the month. So that probably worked out well for everybody, I guess, that Panthers aren't allowed because not that many using them. We do see them with Chimera a bit because they have that speed of belting around the map a bit faster than a Tiger. Halfbacks are allowed, so see that strap plate. And of course, all commander abilities are allowed. They've also asked that a 30-minute grace period to fight over the middle point, and the middle point for this one will be AA Network. All right, so they're going to be fighting over AA Network for 30 minutes, which is the center of the map there. And have I just not done this right? Bloody hell. What have I done here? Oh, that's right. What am I missing? Am I missing something? It's just too big, is it? All right, well, we'll bring that back into here. There. Yeah, there it is. Then maps are a real pain in the ass to actually display for you on the way I've got this set up, because otherwise they'll take up too much of the screen or look ridiculous. So that one's fixed now anyway. AA Network's the middle of this one, which is great because Pierre's on the right, and just realised something. Have I got the right map? That is the question. Right, we're just about ready to go here. I'll bring up the teams while I try and work this shit out. Here we go. Now, Chimera are going to be the Axis players, and the allies are going to be LC, of course, as a result of that. I'm just looking at what we've got here for the maps while we do this, while we're waiting. We're just waiting, and you can see it's 35-36 at the moment on the scoreboard there. So they're both waiting for one person each. Me being the streamer on the Chimera side of the game means that they'll have 37 and the other team will have 36. I am bringing up this. Where's this map? That's that mother Demont. Okay, so I did have the right map. It just looked a bit weird from the other. So this is St. Mary Glees, by the way. That's why I was confusing myself before. Just looked a bit weird before. So while we're waiting for that, it's not the best map there, is it? Blown up, but AA Network here, center of map, as I said before, and a really good fighting zone around here. You can see these brownish sort of areas here. They're all wheat fields, and there's plenty up through the middle here for anybody to move up and down on. It's critical for the attacking teams to use those wheat fields smartly because you can hide OPs in them pretty well. The defending teams have to clear those out. There's a ridge line over here on the west side of the map. Let's call it west. Yeah, I think it's oriented that way down there. Yep. West side of the map there, and that's good oversight down in through all this entire area. So that's going to be a hard fought area, and then dugout drops away on the other side of that ridge line. So a garrison over here for a staging point or a defensive garrison there is critical. Pierre's farm, we get the same thing. There's a couple of good spots where you can camp up top and shoot miles out in this direction, and oversight of the wheat fields from up here as well is a critical. So the beauty about this one for me is that we are going to see the map used in full, if that makes sense. We're going to actually see the teams spread out across the map a bit more, rather than just fight on one side or the other when the things are. Oh, let's not do that. When it's when one capture point is one side of the map or the other, they tend to sort of gravitate that way. All right, here are the two teams, as I said before. Let's just run down and have a look at some of the players there. Actually, I'll go a bit slower. I reckon it's going to be live on Flip, by the way. Toos is in the commander spot at the moment. I'm not sure Toos is doing the command role today. Cheese is usually, but we'll see what happens. But it's good for practice. That's what it's all about, right? And I actually run around with Cheese the other day in a squad, and we were messing up the enemy. It was good fun. All right, Rotten Bob, Kitsune. That's not a bad little squad just down here. Let's see what else we got. Cooler, of course, the artilleryman, and he's an excellent artillery player. Although there was one match where he was dropping sort of in an area where there was nothing happening quite a bit, so he was getting bad intel on that. Cannon Fighter, another good player there, as we said. There's a bunch of people here we know from all the time. Gragamer, that'll be, is that a tank crew? No, that's going to be an infantry squad there. All right, Mario and his card, of course. We usually see Grug in tanks sometimes. Centurion and Pell, this is a hot squad, this one, isn't it? All right, and then, Pato down the bottom, shouts to him as well. Oh, he's tanking today as well, so, yeah, well, anyway, so that's the crew from Chimera. All right, plenty of folks there. Shouts to all of you. Good to see you again. Now, the LC team, we've seen them once. All right, and I'm sort of trying to work out who from their team are the must-watchers, all right, and who are the names that we called out in that previous, I think it was a previous recording, wasn't it? I remember Totem, I remember Kenobi. Those two were, and Nation Killer as well was a name I said a few times, that's for sure. Who else have we got here? It looks like we're about to start, although they've got one short now. And August, that was a name I saw definitely in there, getting amongst it. I don't remember who the commander was of their team, but look, it's going to be a good match, as I said before. And we're still waiting here. Just looking to see if there's anything else going on there. No, there's not. So we will have stats during the match, as always. So we'll get that stuff up and running now. All right. This is handy for you to understand what's going on at any given point in time. I would particularly suggest that it is something that we see, and we can get rid of that. All right, so that'll be how it's demonstrated there. No, it won't. Let's get rid of that, and we'll do that. This is how it's demonstrated during the match. Thanks to Telebrowski again, for doing this work. Down the bottom right there, that's the critical one as far as I'm concerned, particularly at the start of the match, where we have kills occur that we might not necessarily see with long bomb rockets and artillery and so on. That bottom right hand corner gives us an indication when something has gone down, right? And so you can keep an eye on that through the match as the kills are stacking up there. And then, of course, these two stat columns we've got here, the one on the right, it's not perfect. There's something missing in it, so it won't be 100% correct. I've got to talk to Telebrowski about it. I haven't got around to doing that, actually. But I believe there's something that's not quite recording right. But generally speaking, it's going to give you a good indication of which way the match is heading pretty early on. And then you can see the transition or the changeover when one team starts to take the initiative, the kills start going in their direction. Right, left side there, just a bit of infantry stuff as well. Then, of course, we've got the scrolling banner down the bottom. It's just for those that like kill deaths, which I don't particularly care about kill death. But it does show you who's out there MVPing for their team, for TN medals at the end of the match, right? All right, so that's that stuff. Then we've got one of my favourites. Oh, there we go. We're map flipped, so we're not going to fuck around with that anymore. We are just going to get on with it, and we will look at that stuff later. All right, let's drop that music off. Oh, hang on. Boop, boop, boop. Thank you, music, for being there with me. No, that's not right. I've just set it off on my screen. There we go. Okay, so it is on, ladies and gents, like the Kong of Donkey, because that's trademarked if I say it the other way around. I will do the refresh on the stats again, just super quick. Bam, 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 bam. Here we go. We'll let Caller get himself sorted. Boom. And they do boot me out of the squad here. There's a reason for that, so that if they need to fill that squad with people, the way it works, for those that watch my streams and haven't actually realised what that's about, when you join a squad, spawn in, and then the squad leader can kick you out of the squad, disband the squad, reform the squad, and you are still in the game as a streamer. I'm floating around like this. I still have I'm still a soldier on the ground, but I no longer have a squad. It's like what happens when you boot your sniper, unless they die. All right, so the key there, of course, is I better not die. Or otherwise then I'll have to find another squad. All right, are we looking good? So that's the stats, as I said before, will come up. Let's get a bit of a look-see here at what's going on for Chimera. We've got just the normal, okay, Cheese is taking the lead today. All right, he's there with Grug. They're moving up through the middle sort of area there. Half a truck full of shenanigans there. Another half a truck over here by the look of that, yeah. A couple of ATs on the top and then 2 tanks. So they're going for the just central send for the moment. Probably sending something up this right-hand side here to Pierre's. And, yep, there you go. We've got Franklets and Tic Tac going up here towards, what is that called? Dugout? Over that left-hand side. All right, up the top here, same sort of strats. Sekou is the commander of the LC team, and be heading down here trying to set up an early garrison out this way, a defensive garrison, particularly with Rue de Leger over here. You want to be able to defend this line here. Same thing for Chimera. They want to be able to defend this line for sure. Now, half a truck full of stuff there. There's a supply truck going down there, so they're getting a double set up down this way. So they are keen. Oh no, that was the same supply truck, moron. All right, there's a recon tank, of course, a truck full of stuff there. A couple more over this way, and then just the one squad leader out this way to see what he can do down that flank as well. So about standard for what you'd expect on this map, with the way it's set up, with AA network being the central point. You know, everyone's going to sort of send left and right here and see how we go. There is 10 seconds left on this match. I am out here on the right flank. I'm going to actually maybe get down here into this angle and just see what happens from here. There's not a lot of long bomb straight shots going to go in to this match as we go. And well, congratulations to both teams for getting in amongst this stuff routinely and letting us have a bit of enjoyment. I love it. I'm eating Mandarin. All right. All that full send in the middle there. Look at that. And they're just funneling a bit too much here, Chimera. They've... I don't like putting stuff too close together like that. I like one up this way and one up this way for the trucks. Anyway, any long bombs coming in, we are watching for that. There's the first Chimera truck coming in now. You can see over there, about the 11 o'clock position, there's a vehicle moving through from LC. 2 Chimeras down the bottom here. First LC players are now out of the truck in the point, just heading into AA now. Chimera just got the early drop here, just slightly ahead of the game with that big surge into the middle here. They will be looking to try and take this point early. There's the artillery coming in now. That's not a bad shot there. That's a pretty good shot. That is a perfect shot. Artillery just absolutely snaps that truck and everything on it. LC take one to the face straight away. Great artillery there. Now he's put the same spot in. You can see there he's picked up the truck, actually. You can see that Cooler was predicting that's roughly where they were going to come in, and he absolutely nailed it. Perfection, ladies and gents. Here's the artillery now from LC. It's a bit behind. That was the first shot from them so far as I can tell, and it was a bit slow off the mark, and it has not managed to pick anyone up. It has damaged the Stuart. That's a fucking Luke's. It's damaged the Luke's there a little bit by the look of that. If it can do that, I can't really tell, actually. Or something hit the Luke's. Stuart about to get the drop on this Luke's, by the way. He's just shot the trench in front of him. Although I think there's enough barricading and trenching between them. The artillery's still panning on the point here, but Chimera are going to take this early, just with numbers there. LC, bit unlucky there with that truck, but boy, that was a shot from Cooler, wasn't it? There's the Artie landing in now next to the tank. There's Saxon trying to get in there. The tank knows he's there. AT coming in from that right flank, by the way. We're going to get a look at that in a second. Saxon's leopard crawling up there to see if he can pick up that tank. This will be a good little kill if he can get it. Is that the 75, actually? That might not be the Stuart. They've sent the 75 straight into the point by the look of this. Yes, they have. That's actually a 75, folks. Saxon there. Oh, the tank takes a hit. Saxon should not have thrown the smoke. If he didn't throw that smoke, that tank would not have reversed. Oh, but it's been pounded by, I reckon, a Panzer IV on the left. Is that the Panzer IV? The Mario and the cart. No, it's Odin Kitson and Ready Fish. There you go. Sorry, Mario. No kills for you, mate. That was a great kill on the 75. Good flank action. Saxon will feel a little bit ripped off. Chimera, 3-2 at the moment. Now, we've got a 30-minute timer on the point here before they actually run moving anywhere else. That's what's happened at the start here. You can see LC, although they have not taken the front area here, they have pushed firmly down that right flank to Pierre's farm. They're doing well there. Chimera have done the opposite. Done the same thing on the opposite side of the map there. So both teams with a good forward staging area here. Chimera in a bit of trouble out on this side here where Emma just got nailed by Band or Jewel, and Cannon Fighters trying to push in behind them there. They're going to have to shut this down quick. This is a great flank here from LC. Even though they've lost that point, they will press in firmly. Night Job now trying to hold that by himself. That OP's about to pop by Band there. Band's just whipped around behind him, taking him out. There's the OP gone, folks. It must have gone just before that. And Cannon's now picked up as well. And this is good stuff from LC out on this flank. All right, it's got to go quiet here for a minute now while Chimera try and get some humans back in there. Well, let's get across and have a look on the other side. Farina Lama, is that it? The hell? Just work that name out. Farina Lamb. Don't know. 40. 40. That's what he's getting. I can't give you anything else. All right. And remembering, this is only a recording that'll be put on YouTube where you're watching it. It wasn't live streamed per se. I'm only acting as if it's live streamed while I do this. So no interactions with chat for me here. Very lonely. But that Panzer IV now taking a face full of AT. It's got to back off, but it's got no infantry supporting it. And again, I think it's just been a bit unlucky there, overextending and ended up getting caught with its infantry dying. There's a Stuart belting around over the back there. I just saw about the 12 o'clock position now, trying to push through and see what it can do to support its infantry. The tank is nailing the LC players, but Chimera are not allowed to push forward here, of course, because there is a 30-minute grace period, as I said. But they took that center point pretty well. Very lucky not to get hit by artillery on the way in, because the artillery on the LC, I think, was just slow off the mark. By the time they were shelling, the trucks were all done, infantry was all over the place, and Chimera had pushed past the point. So that artillery was just a bit behind this morning. Not sure why. Might have been just bad positioning or unable to get loaded in quick enough, or who knows? It could have been anything. But Cooler was definitely all over it. Panzer IV now backs right off. That's a pretty fast reverse. That's forward. He's actually facing... Yeah, he's actually facing a different direction to his barrel. So they must have been arse backwards towards the enemy a bit. Centurion out here now as a squad leader, just trying to shut down this flank. And they've got to lock it down for ages here. L. Ivans pushing forward here on the roadside. Look at these two patient fellas. How much patience is going on here? Centurion is now going to pop his face around the corner. See if you can see the guy. Bam, there he's found him. Look at the patience here. L. Ivans, though, is flanking around the backside. Look at this. Oh, he shot at him. I reckon he had support there. Tic Tac might have popped his face out, actually. Centurion just getting double bluffed here a little bit. L. Ivans is going... No one's going anywhere. That's the point, though, isn't it? Absolutely nobody going anywhere right now. L. Ivans doesn't know what to do here. He's got some very good players against him. He's given up. He's given up. He's aiming over towards the middle. Centurion now tries the slow crawl. He's out behind the hedgehog. I always forget what they're called. He's lobbing a grenade down. What about the timing here, folks? What about the timing of movement? L. Ivans now just popped his face out. He's looking. Look at this. Is so interesting. Watching two very, very experienced players, obviously both very experienced players, just go toe-to-toe here. Point just getting contested there. I can see that. There's a fair infantry wave at the front of the point. Wow. I just want to watch this little play. This is so fascinating to watch these two, isn't it? Grenade coming in now. Centurion's going to wear that. Yep, that was a grenade. Yeah, he's just taking a bit of a hit there from the right. L. Ivans has made his way past. Centurion is now pushing. They're both pushing at the same time. He's going to bandage that up quickly. I don't care about the point, folks. This stuff is just fascinating. Both of them have been just slowly circling, haven't they? I really want to watch how this plays out. I reckon L. Ivans is going to get into that area, but he's going to end up getting shot. Oh, Centurion's been picked off from long range. Oh, he'd be bitter about that. Absolutely right. Let's go over and actually have a look what's going on here. So we better check this, actually. So that push out there is getting shut down, but there's a two-tank push through the middle here. This is big stuff here from... oh, there goes the Panzer IV too. 75 is pushed in with support, and the Panzer IV has been picked up. Pell's going to get it, though. He's popped one in. They've shot at him. They've missed him. Can Pell pick it up? There goes another tank round him. Pell's got the drop on it. He still hasn't killed it, though. Feeling pretty pissed off about that, I would be. Stewart now pressing in. Pell gets nailed for his trouble. Chimera's... Oh, that round looked really weird when I moved. There's a bombing run coming in. I reckon that is the... yeah, it is. It's the Chimera bombing run, just clearing up that infantry to the north there and trying to take out a garrison or something, I guess. They've managed to miss the trench completely and not actually do much of anything except kill that one poor bastard that was running across the field at the time. And the pressure is on here for Chimera to try and hold this. That artillery, though, is right in amongst it. That is what I'm talking about right there. Boom, Cooler just nails all of them. Pato now pushing up to try and clear that trench system out. Pell's now got his blood up, and he's going to try and get to this. This tank that's in pieces in front of him. There's a Stuart there as well. He might as well pick that up on the way in. There goes possibly an open. Bam, there's the Stuart. Takes one to the face. It's now shooting at Pell. Artillery going in there again, just absolutely shredding the push from LC. And now Pell's going to, he's unlucky. He's been picked up by the 75 as he's tried to shoot that Stuart. But both of the tanks getting pressed away here by the Chimera players. So 2 tanks just to get against infantry, and the tanks are losing it. They're losing that fight now. There's smoke going in now from probably the tank, actually, just to try and get the reps on. And that artillery. You would not spawn there anymore, wouldn't you? I would have stopped spawning there about 5 minutes ago. Paddo's tried to push and he's been nailed for his trouble. There's the artillery. Has just picked up the repair guy, I think. No, they managed to get back in the tank just in time. Lots going on this part here. And there is the, there, look at that. Look at that artillery. Move your OP, boys. It's not working. Here's the other artillery coming in from LC. It's not hitting anyone. There, bam, bam. Unlucky there from Perpy. Managed to just to go high there with that shot. But Pell again with the great shot on that tank. Another one straight into the face of the Stuart. Perpy now puts one in, gets it as well. The Stuart gets bucked backwards by the fact that it got hit by multiple tank rounds. Pell trying there to push through, and he got hit by wolves. And again, the Stuart gets pressed back. The 75 here is just trying to repair, but that artillery is going to come in and keep pounding the area. We've got a push down there where L. Ivans has made his way up to where Centurion is. A bit further now, and this is a good push on that right-hand side of the map as we look at it. Sorry, the right-hand side of the screen as we look at it. Artillery now dropping a little bit short here. Cooler probably needed to stay on the angle he was wanting. He was getting the kills. If you stay in that trench system, it's worth it. 15 minutes down, folks. We've still got another 15. Here's a bombing run now from LC. There it is across the point. Will it pick up a garrison? No, it's just slightly north. That'll be good news for Chimera because they wouldn't want to lose that garrison right now. Rambo there has to duck into the building a little bit. Artillery in again, just keeps pounding them there. Cooler getting all the kills right now. We've got supplies dropping in over the back there. No airheads yet. That left flank for LC there has just fallen a little bit. Pierre's farm getting taken over by Chimera. Artillery now landing forward here where Valkyrie is, or Valkyriax. Toos has gone through and cleaned up an OP, I reckon, and he's just been shot in the back for his trouble. And 40 will try and push through now. There's artillery landing again. LC's artillery just seems to be all over the shop right now. It's not really... there's the final kill on that Stuart. And the Panzer IV now is the one that picks that up, but it's been hit in the face by anti-tank there. Pell's been picked up as well. 75 camping firmly with a repair station next to it. Cooler, his artillery seems to be a bit more deliberate, probably good comms there, whereas the LC artillery is kind of just going off speculators by the look of that. It was hitting the city area there where duty is right now, and it wasn't really killing anyone. And then it was hitting, yeah. So poor Rotten Bob just wore all of the streamer's curse, didn't he? 75 just backing off a bit. The Panzer IV has had to back off a little bit here. What's going on in this flank? Same things that we were talking about before. Just that push down here from LC trying to take dugout. And Chimera just trying to hold that. Paddo was across there trying to support that middle push. He ended up having to stay out here because of the push from LC. So now we're looking at the left flank for Chimera, where I'm talking about there. Here's the center of the line now. The Panzer IV trying to get repaired by Odin. They've got a rep station just down below as well. That'll help them out quick. But Chimera just not having the good trade here at the moment in some of this tanking stuff and the infantry stuff. And both teams, very sweaty match last time we saw it. Whatever that was, truck, I think. Probably a supply truck. No, it's a transport truck. And again, quite a bit going on here at Pierre's farm. Chimera pushing forward with 3 squad leaders and a couple of random humans as well. And LC have been trying to press out here for quite a while. Chimera need to control these buildings to get oversight on that northern area. And they also need to start to get somewhere to push forward. In 12 minutes' time, they're going to have to go. All right, let's have a look at this scoreboard. Now, we haven't talked about too much, and we haven't looked at the map for too long at all. Chimera just ahead on the kills here slightly. And as I said, there are some numbers that are slightly off on this, but generally speaking, I think the satchels are just not working at all. And sniper seems to be skewed as well. But The rest of it is looking pretty on it, and it's a fair balance there in the armored area. But you can look at the kills of Chimera versus the kills of LC, and Chimera are winning the trade overall at the moment. At the moment, all bets are off where that lands. Of course, I probably should just talk about where the map positioning is at the moment. You can see out here, LC now trying for that way right flank push on the Chimera side. Chimera's good depth of garrisons here for defense, and LC actually not too bad either, to be fair. So this is good here. They've got that little gap up here. They just got to worry about. If one of the Chimera players gets up through here, this will be where they'll stage from. I just envisage that's going to be where they stage from. They'll just be over this way, away from the road, but close enough in that wheat field to be able to push along that line and push along that line. It's a good area to fight from. Down in amongst it, we've got artillery landing all over where that front line of LC is. And that's the thing with the fight over the midpoint for 30 minutes. It gives the commander the opportunity to actually do this sort of stuff. They know where they're staging from. They know how things look. And bam, there you go. I just realised I have not turned off the audio from the other day. I actually have been playing a bit of Hell Let Loose this week. There we go. So I can't hear anything. I'm not in a squad where Cooler's actually talking to me, but I just saw his little thing come up down the bottom there and realised that I still have sound on. Okay, so this is what do I want to do here? I just realised I want to actually do that. So let's get rid of this now. We're backing off. We've got Chimera. We've just got quite a good spawn push now. This here, no melee kills, but there's your anti-tank scoreboard up there. All right, what else have we got? Armor, just popping up there with a bit of information as well. All right, back we go to the match itself. And Chimera have managed to press on all fronts, and they have made their way up to this. This has got to be the most fought over set of fucking trenches I have ever seen in the history of this game. The number of competition matches where I've been looking at this spot and what you're watching right there happens over and over and over again. Oh, Perby's walked straight into an AP mine. I've been that guy. You've been that guy. Perby unhappy with that. Exile now waiting. Pride pushing forward. OP's down the bottom here. They've got a repair station. The 75 backed off or died. I can't see it. There's a, oh, what's that? That's a tiger. It has to be a tiger. There she is. Oh, no, it's a tiger. 76, sorry. There's the 75 is backed right off. It's a 76 now coming in to help that 75. This is a problem for Chimera because they only have, oh, no, they do have a tiger out there to the right, which is going to slowly push from what, the ridgeline? Where is it? Yeah, it is on the ridgeline. I couldn't see it. There we go. There's the tiger. Only tigers, no panthers. So they're on the Overwatch position now, just putting fire support down in to help out Centurion and his squad as they go through. Big shots going in there right now, but that infantry's made its way through. They won't probably get past the second area though. He's just not hitting anyone. They've got the defilade where the gun depression actually works by the look of it, but they're not able to hit them. It's just a bit too far. Oh, there you go. Big round just went in there. Not sure who shot that. It might have been artillery. Hollow now pushing up to try and help. This left flank for Chimera. A little bit of pressure there. There's a tank getting hit. Vanya is now smashing the Panzer IV, and it's stuffed. There's no way it's going to survive this. Bam, a rocket to the face of, I think it might have been Odin that jumped out. I can't remember. And Vanya's going to be able to now go and reset that, I reckon, and get some more AT rockets. There he goes. He's dropped out now, but there's another AT rocket came in from DKV. Great kill there. And Chimera lose that forward tank. It's far too forward, parked in amongst the enemy infantry. All right, that is not where they wanted to find themselves. And so they just got picked off by anti-tank. All right. Don't know what happened to get in there, but it just wasn't the right spot for them to be by themselves. All right, back down here on AA Network. It's being held but it's being held by Chimera, and now they've lost this set of buildings down here again. So LC have now surged back and taken this set of buildings, and Somali Booty Babe is trying to get across. What the hell is that name? Somali Booty Babe is trying to make their way across, and West Carroll pushing up as well as an automatic rifle. right in here. Pride's over here now. Pride was over. We were literally just watching Pride over there before. Great kill from West Carolina, I'm guessing. I don't know. All right. Cannon Fodder over there trying to hold that right flank. Nike, Job, and Somali now pushing around the back. West Carroll gets picked off by Alex. And just a real struggle out that way for both teams right now. Blue up there, machine gunnering it away. There's a Stewart. Is that a Stewart pushing through? No, that's a 75. That's that 75. It's diddly bopped its way back down here to Pierre's farm. And that's a real problem now for Chimera. Scooby will now see that and go, oh, shit, we've got a problem here. What do we got for Chimera? It's just all squad leaders at the moment. Watching that tank come down the road. Alex is pushing in. This is good stuff from LC. They're going to be able to get angle here from Chimera in relation to AA Network. 40 is waiting for that tank to come through. This is trouble for Chimera, folks. Slim is in big trouble. That tank absolutely beelining straight for him. Here comes 40, though. He's got his angle. He's ready to go. He's got to watch out. He's going to get shot. Slim's going to get him. Yeah, sorry, Alex is going to get him, and he did. He was not watching for infantry. The 75 pushing in. Grug now going trouble in paradise. Gruffy up on top of the building there. Here's the noise out to the right. He has got a satchel for that tank. For sure. But what is the tank going to do? It's going to just yeet straight in and blow him up. And Chimera now have got a tank in the point there, starting to cap, putting pressure on them. They're going to turn around and come back thinking it's probably infantry while the comms tries to work itself out. It won't cap the point by itself, but it allowed some push to happen there out on that flank. There's a tank marker there sort of randomly. There's a tank. Kill it. 40 and Gruffy are right in it. There's 40 trying to work out how to get away from a tank right now. And bam, that's the shot of the century from the tank to save itself from getting satcheled. There it is right there. It's now got a Tiger chasing it, though. This Tiger will make short work of it. The 75 is going to push out and around, and the Tiger is going to find it most likely. Rambo calling the shots here, letting them know where it is. Giving a marker for it. You can see the Tiger just beelining straight for where he knows it is. And, oh, he's missed it. He's gone with the snapshot. He's completely missed. 75, not quite sure what just happened. Didn't even hear the tank there. It doesn't know. There, bam, first hit from the Tiger. That's a good hit. 40 will be trying to take that out. Everyone running around in circles. But look at this. Around the back, Alex has got his OP up. Alex has got his OP up. And the Tiger is now stuck on the fence. Asks for angle, hits it again, takes its engine out, but there's infantry on the point from Chimera. This is absolute chaos here for them. 4 minutes 40 to go. That tank is doing brilliant work, just distracting everything. Took half the Chimera team with it around the map just then, that tank. Now the tank can't be seen. Pell's going to go try and kill it. 40 has just missed it. They've got to watch out. There's infantry all over him. There's another smoke round gone in. Pell's desperately trying to get this thing. He's popped one into it. The tank is absolutely stuffed, but look at the infantry on the point now. Everybody focused on the tank means that LC are able to get in amongst the point here. Demon's given up on the tank. He realized they're proper fucked. Chimera desperately trying to hold on now against this giant infantry wave that surged itself into the point. The Tiger, I don't know where that went. It's around the back somewhere. There it is. I can see it moving about 11:30 right now. Pushing its way through. Rockets coming in. Pell gets the kill. Have they screwed up the Chimera defense, though? Band is out there trying to get some OP action going on, and maybe even a garrison out there to get spawn wave in. Chimera have managed to mostly hold this. Artillery just going all over the place right now. Shots backwards and forwards. Grug sweeping through. Alex, great play moving down behind that tank. Picked off 2 infantry on the way in. Managed to get the OP set up. And now has a foot in the door, which is what you want here in very familiar territory here. That wheat field and spawn waves coming in from it. Quite commonplace. Rotten Bob in amongst it now there. Alex has been picked up by Grug. Bob gets picked off on the road here. A precision comes in. Whose precision is that? Oh, what was that? That was on a tank. The 76 has been sitting there all match. Cheese has tried to hit it with a precision, but it's yeeted out of there as it's heard the precision coming in. So well done to them for picking up on that. Big explosion around the back here. Not sure that was an anti-tank gun. It's been picked off by somebody. Could have been artillery, actually. And Chimera have managed to hold the point. I think they also cleaned out. There's the Tiger. That was the Tiger that shot it. My bad. I think they also cleaned out the spawn point out here, the OP. Let's check that, folks. Yeah, look at that. They've got that one further forward still there. So there's still a spawn out here. But desperate defense from Chimera and solid defense, to be fair to them. And great responsiveness from the team. They've managed to roll back across there and deal with that massive threat. Here's a Chimera bombing run, I think. No, that is the LC bombing run. They've tried to pick up they've got the garrison on the point now. They took that down. Duty's going to wear it inadvertently. I don't think he was expecting to be bombed out there. Chimera's still got the numbers on the point. There's at least a squad leader there. Kitsune out of the tank for now. Probably just going to look to do repairs. Oh, excuse me. That's terrible. What a play just then, though, from that 75. Nearly cracked open the Chimera defense. And, oh, that was the 76. No way that was the 76. Surely not. No, that's just that's a half track. So a half track around the back there has been picked off by the Tiger. They all know that there's a 76 there. 1 minute 15 to go before we can shift away from having to just stay around the center point. So we'll see what both, is anyone in position to do anything with that? Obviously, LC need to work the AA network point continuously, but Chimera, there's no way through at the moment. Look at this. It is a solid wall of defense from LC. There's another anti-tank gun going up there. Tank mark, 276s now on the point. There's another Tiger as well. So everyone's moved to heavy statics. So they've all gone bunkered. Tiger over here to the left. Bam, she takes one to the face. Won't be too worried about that, to be fair. Well, that one will hurt, though. It definitely felt that. Got an anti-tank. Oh! There's a rocket going in. How thingy hit the barrel? Oh, that's a bounce as well. The anti-tank gun has bounced off the barrel of the tank. Gone miles. There's the Tiger now getting shot. Oh, and that's a kill as well from the anti-tank gun. The Tiger's seen the anti-tank gun. There it goes. Good kill from that. Bit lucky there, the Tiger. Great anti-tank gun, though. The positioning was great. A bit unlucky from the anti-tank gun. But look at the infantry pushing in now. There's Chico is now pushing in to shred that tank if he can. But Duty's there waiting in defense. Chico's going to go all the way around behind. There's a shot on the 76. Just saw that happen. Artillery landing in as well, just to make sure that that tank can't do anything. 76 is backed off out of there. Don't know what his plan is. There's another 76 on the left here. 10 o'clock position, 76 moves up. Tiger ready for it? Is he? Yes, he is. He's seen it. Good spotting there. They got to watch out. They got to be careful. Although, actually, I don't think he saw it. I think he was just shooting where the infantry was. So that's 76 there at the 10 o'clock position. Exile's about to find it. We can't actually see it. Where'd it go? It's in the trees. There she is. Look at this. Now, they know there's a tank just there. Cobster, and Pell, look at them. They're like, mine. All right, Cobes might actually pick up the OP if it's there. No, they've already got that OP out of there. Here he goes. What has he got? Has he got a 3 tank? Yes, it is a 3 tank. Surely they're not going to get caught out. Yeah, they've seen him. They know he's there. And he get a satchel on it? No, he didn't. But they will think he might have. Perpy's pushing forward now as well. That tank, I reckon Falcon's going to go run around that tank now and see if he can find a... maybe? No, they're just taking their chances here that they didn't get him. So the 76ers had to back right down the corner. Look over there, though. DKV's trying to push on that Tiger. What else have we got going on? Toos has made his way up there, but he's now been shot at the moment I said his name. Rambo made his way up there as well, but he got shot before I called him out, so that's not my fault. That's his. All right. But dead 76 would be a good thing for Chimera right now. That other Tiger was down here. I don't know where it's gone. Did they clean it up? No, it's moved off to the left. Okay, so they're going to go and try and pincer this. They're going to go try and pincer this 76 that they both... Look at this. Look at it. Oh, there's a bounce. Dario, beautiful to watch. Where's that gone? Oh, there you go. It landed over there. Actually can still hurt you, of course, when it goes down. Dario there watching what's happening. There's a tank over there as well. So it's 2v2. Bam, that's the 76 hit at the 1 o'clock position. The one here at 11 o'clock can't see the two Tigers. Oh, but there's a shot going in now. 76 watchful. Everybody watchful. Bam, DKB gets picked up by the artillery cooler. Oh, and there's a 76 gone. Great shooting from the Tiger. He's shot through roughly where he thought it was, through the bush, through the hedgerow, and he's picked up his man. Who is that in that tank? Oh, it's our favourite Mario. There you go, folks. Great shooting from that tank crew. Now the other Tiger pushes forward as well. I don't think they're talking to each other here as well as they might, because one's pushing forward and one's backing off. But that Tiger right below us now, he's going to see that 76. He's going to get the drop on it. He's going to be able to put a second one into it before it can do anything. It doesn't even know it's getting shot at from the side until just then. All right, here it goes. 3, 2, 1. There you are. 2 for 2 from Chimera. Both 76ers down and out. Perpy's going to wear his own artillery. That's in the book of grudges there, Cooler. And the Tigers now break free. You're old enough to understand that reference. And Chimera also have a chance now to push on Route de Leger, because we're past that 30-minute marker and it's no longer about staying on defense here. So Chimera will be able to... Oh, Dario just wears another one to the face. Cooler is all over him like white on rice, folks. Now, this pair of Tigers, what can they do here? They're sort of stuck in the middle of no man's land a little bit at the moment. Geez, that artillery is accurate, isn't it? He is just absolutely pinpoint accurate. This flank out here, big trouble still for Chimera. They haven't been able to get anywhere over here. You can see Cheese is trying something out this flank, but I don't like his chances. But what do we got here? A wild VK appears in his natural habitat, which is way the fuck behind the enemy lines, doing whatever VK can do. And he will be, I'm going to call it, there has to be a garrison here somewhere. Maybe an OP in here and a garrison here. That's what I'm going to suggest. Or maybe the other way around, but I'd put the garrison forward more. Actually, you know what? I wouldn't. I don't know. I'm on the fence about that one. All right. Yeah, what? Wow. So, what am I talking about here? Oh, damn it. Hang on, wait. Yeah. Just got to get rid of something. There. So you can see the resourcing at the top of the map. What am I talking about here? This is a good push here. They're managing to kill their way through here. 2 Tigers are here. This is an important area for Chimera to clear out. It'll stop 2 lines of attack if they can clear this out here. All right. 2 tanks coming in now. If you put the garrison here, it means you can get the maximum humans out of this spot moving forward. The trouble with that is, A, everyone knows that's probably where they're coming from. And B, there's only this area here and maybe here for OPs. If you put the garrison back here, it's further away from the point. You put your OPs in here now, and then everyone still knows you're coming from here, but you've still got the garrison back here as a let's call it a backup or a fail-safe. So when OPs start getting cleared out, at least you've got a staging point. You've got a chance. All right, you got a better chance. So there you go. That's. I had to think about that for a minute, how I would do it. Usually I'm just sort of doing this on the fly in the middle of a match. And so, yeah, all right, here's the Tigers now. Getting a little bit of love from DKB again. He wants to kill a Tiger. They just took out 2 76s in a row. What is interesting there, though, is that the LC team managed to get their next 2 tanks up and in amongst it very quickly. They've got that 76 back here, and here's a 75 down here. I don't know what the 76 is doing. I think he got stuck on something. Or maybe he was just looking for a camp position and it wasn't working. I think the Tiger just got hit by him and they've just shelled at him, so he's run off there. Oh, that is a set of rounds going in from Chimera, and that marker from VK, absolutely on point. Watch what happens here. They are shooting 650 meters away. Oh, a bit short there. But the 76 has got nowhere to go. It's stuck in no man's land between two Tigers who they've got to watch the 75 on the right, but they can take a hit from that. Here goes the 76 now. The Tigers ready for it. Can they hit it? The other Tigers shooting off to the right still. This would be disastrous for LC if they lost another Tiger, another 76 in quick succession. Oh, Pell's gone. Pell's gone in. Has he? No, it's Slimsky. Slimsky's gone in. I was reading Pell's name down the bottom while I was calling that. Slimsky has gone in and taken the 76 out. Disaster. What a kill from Slimsky. That 76 just caught absolutely in the middle of nowhere, pincered between two Tigers, and Slimsky goes, fucking, don't worry, boys, I got this one. And he's picked it up. VK with great positioning there with an OP to take that kill. And Chimera are just in the dominant mode right now. And look at this. They're just pushing out on this point as well. They are getting a bit of momentum on here, Chimera. And they've gained they've held the defense well. There's rounds going everywhere down here. 75's over here somewhere. Tiger now trying to push, but it's getting caught out if it's not careful. 75's in the wheat field just there at 2 o'clock. But LC looking to reset their play, and they just lost a big chunk of that. So these guys now lurking back here, waiting desperately for another tank here. August and whoever else is there with him, Brian Alpha. So they'd be bitterly disappointed about what just happened there. They would not have been expecting to be pincered and then shot by a Rocketeer. But what that does tell them, of course, and we saw the commander of their team rock up. Okay, so VK set up a Gary here. I still say another one over this way would be the go. Maybe not so close to that road. But there's a 75 gone as well. And LC are just on the back foot right now. That Tiger is pressed forward. It's got to keep moving. It's going to get shot. Satcheled for its trouble if it's not careful. It's sitting, waiting, and there is a Satchelier has literally just run up behind them straight away. He was ready for that. There's a Satchel on the tank right now. They've just seen him and realized they're in a bit of trouble now. The tank is backing off, but it's too late. Ladies and gents, that tank is going to get done. Did they see him or did they just back off? No, I reckon they might not have seen him. Sire is going to get a great kill here. Well played from Sire. Tiger will be satcheled out, and that'll bring the numbers back down a little bit. There's Gruffy watching. They're probably telling that tank, hey, guys, you know you got infantry right beside you. It's all too late. There she goes. Great kill from Sire. 1 Tiger left on the field at the moment. Artillery now landing in. Bam, that's a good kill. Tiger sits up on the hill here and does its long-range fires. And we've got, that's a 75 coming in now. There's the self-propelled artillery. Geez, that's a fair way forward, isn't it? He's a bit brave at the moment. I guess for LC, if they lose that area, they're in a world of hurt anyway. This out here has been brutal the whole time. Let's go and have a look what's going on over here. Centurion now over this side of the map. There goes an artillery round over the top of us, by the way. Centurion out here with Emma, Scooby as well, West and Cannon and Nike, and they're all trying desperately to push forward. There's the OP gone. Nike's just found that. Whips around behind and gets shot in the face for his trouble. Cannon looking now. There, bam, kills. Totem now running. Has to try and get an OP up. Boom, that is a shot on, what was that, on a Garrison? Yeah, and that's Totem down as well. They've just lost the entire flank there. Timing was everything for us coming over and have a look at that. Well done to Chimera, picking that up. Alex, though, MVPing quite well here for the LC team. There's a rocket going in on a supply truck. Mr. Cheese was trying to get forward and do some forward push now and get a Garrison up here. And he's just been nailed for his trouble. This right flank has been a real problem for Chimera. But look at what has happened here now. We've got Exiled in the back lines as well. VK, they've got that way back here, Garrison, that it is highly unlikely that anyone from LC are going to go wandering across to that trench line to look for a Garrison or a spawn point unless the Chimera team starts shooting from that area. All right, and that is a key thing. Cheese is now in amongst it as well. VK will probably get a Garrison up over here somewhere. If he's on it, and they'll double box it so that nobody knows what's going on, or at least put his OP over here, that's for sure. There's a shot on a a transport truck. 48 minutes to go. Emma gets nailed on the road there. Centurion just holding position as well. Big stuff going on. Big stuff going on here for the LC team. They've got to try and stop this Chimera wave that's pushing forward. Chimera now have made their way 100+ meters out of the point. See where Berlin and Toos are? All right, this is good for them. 75 coming in now. Tiger dead down below us there. Where's the other tiger? It's over here, isn't it? Still there? It's done. It is done. They got that one. Didn't see that happen. Someone nailed that tiger as well. So Chimera now just have lost those 2 tanks at the wrong time. Here comes another pair of tanks. So that's a Panzer IV and a tiger pushing up through the middle here again. And remember at the start of the match, I said they could only have 2 tanks per team. And so that's why we see that number. On a 36s, you don't want any more than that. All right. What have Chimera got in being able to push through to that point? And what can LC do to try and hold them out? Because Chimera have got the momentum here. Look at this over here as well. They've got troops in the back line, but they're taking this area. This has been a hard fight out here. This has been such a sweaty little match out here. Hasn't it? Just a sweaty little match out on this side of the map. What do you do if you are LC, folks? What do you do? All right, where else are we going here? Let's have a look. See, Perpy's up forward as well. Oh, did they lose their... No, they've lost... There's supplies going in there. The commander, Saku, or Seiku, is there. Here is VK. He'll be trying to get across there. I keep saying VK and Pell. They're pretty much the same person, right? Love you, boys. All right. Let's go across this way and have a look. There's that OP, and it's back in amongst it here for the LC players, but they have not been able to press this Chimera defense. It has just been too hard. Hang on a second. All right, so... Bam, bam, bam. That was Pato or Pell just shooting them in the back there, or Exile possibly, actually, as well. But look how far out now. LCR, 45 to go, folks. We are at the halfway point of this match. It's been a good one, this one. There's been plenty going on. Plenty of entertainment. Totem now trying desperately for LC to get down this left flank for their team. Where he was before was way up further, right up in amongst there. And he's lost all of this ground now. And he's been picked off there as well. So Chimera have finally sent enough troops over here to shut down this flank. LC just in a bit of trouble here. Here's the point, and Toos is in amongst it now. LC are going to have to be super careful here. They don't have enough. The front door has been left open a little bit here, or the Chimera team have managed to grind their way through the front door. Toos there in great position. Where's his OP, though? It's a long way back. He's on the garrison now. He can hear it. He's got now that garrison. Oh, he's got a spawn wave on him. He's going to have to be quick, and they've managed to kill him right on his body. He was on that garrison, and LC are going to lose that to possibly a precision strike if Cheese has got the precision available, or at least some artillery. Gosh, there's the marker now from the commander, and that 75 just rattling its way out of there. It's been hit by something, probably Saxon maybe. There's a tank just died there. Panzer IV. Yeah, the Panzer IV just got picked off by somebody, probably the 75. There's a tiger around somewhere. I don't know where it's gone. Oh, it's back up on the hill. There you go. Now the tiger has picked up the 75 now. Oh, there you are, ladies and gents. This battle has just got a bit of everything going on. There's a set of trucks. They're going to try that left flank, Chimera's left flank here, the LC players. There's the artillery coolers amongst it. They've got still plenty of pressure out here. It's the front lines are a bit mixed at the moment out here, but Chimera have gradually consolidated this area now, and they're holding that forward area. Importantly, they did lose the garrison out here. Okay, so someone did check the trench line, and VK has lost his momentum out this way. Don't know whose supplies they are up there, actually, but that might have been Chimera trying for a play. They didn't get to it. Not a lot at the front door here from Chimera. They're going to have to be very careful as well. They did have the Panzer IV there, I think, trying to stop anything. There's a tank round going across our left side there. Berlin in amongst it. What can LC do? 42 left. Artie coming in. Oh, cheat, very lucky. Not to get picked up. There's Chimera sending in some more troops now. Where do we go from here? Chimera, what can they do? LC just a spawn wave coming in now. Same spawn wave over and over, trying to get through that front door. I think Chimera have got that for a while. There's Bunnings on our left. Probably trademarked. I'm allowed to say it on the stream. IKEA, maybe? They can sue me from Sweden. All right, Pato there and Pell holding off on that flank, but they did take those buildings. Just enough, not enough yet to say that they dominate that area there, but Chimera with the upper hand for sure. Back over this way. So the pressure now is at the front door, I think, where, yeah, still got that flank push going on there on the map edge. But Chimera just trying this front door push, and it's actually not working too badly. They've got 5 people pushing in right now. LC not having enough here to hold out the Chimera push, which is interesting. It means Chimera must be winning the trade. Let's have a look. Yeah, 100 points ahead there in the trade from Chimera. You have a look over this side here. All right, about what's going on over here. And the artillery is just always, Cooler is just absolutely smashing everything. So the front line, remember that big wave of red that we saw over here before? Well, it's now here. So it's been pushed back about half a grid square, almost a full grid square. 75 coming in. Oh, excuse me, I got a bit of a sniffle. There is the Tiger still on the hill. And he can stay up there now. And as long as his infantry are sort of up here and over here, he doesn't have to worry about getting flanked. I'm not seeing LC able to get anyone into the back lines of Chimera. I'm not seeing that happen. Cooley's set himself up an OP there now. And that's a problem set for him. There's 2, again, making his way up into the front line. But also the fact that Chimera, Gruffy and Band just traded, both dead. Also the fact that Chimera have made it through the front door. Did that garrison just go? Where's the garrison? I've lost it. Oh, that's a tank. That's the 75? I think it's the 75. Yes, it is, ladies and gents. 75 sitting there. Where is that garrison? Where? Up here, isn't it? Oh, there's another 75. Wait, is the garrison gone? Yes, it is. Oh, no, wait. Oh, I can't tell anymore. Actually, this is the second one. VK. Oh, gets picked off. He'd be spewing. He's got so far to run. Echo Squad runs straight past the OP. Did not see it, did not hear it. Garrison marked. So they lost the garrison down this way. There is a 75 getting hit. Tank marked. 76 moving with it. 75 goes full send. They've got 3 tanks. So, oh no, that's the artillery. What am I, an idiot? I wondered why that was just sitting there. It's the artillery. So they're allowed to do that. They got their 2 tanks and they got their artillery there. You can use your artillery as a mobile tank, by the way. Well, they're quite nasty, but it dies pretty quick as well. Actually, I take that back. Unless they've changed it recently, I've shot an artillery with 3 rockets in the side and it hasn't killed it. 76 now doesn't like the fact that it just lost a 75 in front of it, won't move forward here till it knows what's going on. What's going on is there's a Tiger there and a Panzer IV. Panzer IV is about to play road tag with the 76. The 76, I think, has seen it. He's looking down the road now. No, he can't work it out, this 76. He knows there's threats in front of him, but he can't work them out. There's a good smoke there. But they're on the point here. Remember that. The 76, someone has to hold the point because the infantry has been struggling a little bit, although they have pushed out well from the point now. They've lost a couple of garrisons here. Where is VK? He's right around the back again. There's a spawn wave going through there. Pato and Exiled and co are all pushing through now, but they've got a flank attack from Wolves. So Chimera trying for the pincer here, the closing off the lines. You can see they're squeezing well, and they managed to finally get a garrison out here on this right flank. That has taken all match 50 minutes to get a garrison up there from Chimera, pretty much. That's how good LC have been playing out there. There's 76 backing off again. This frontal assault here is going to continue chewing away resources. But over here, I wanted to just see what was going on here with Duty, Exiled, Pell, Pato was there as well. The buildings are being left, they're being left unguarded by Chimera, and they're going to lose them if they're not careful. Yeah. What do you do, LC? You're too far away from the point. Too far away from the point. Exalt and Pato are there. Just closing it down a little bit. There we go. There's the kill, but they've got that spawn wave coming in over here now, LC, so that's good for them. Hollow in position, trying to machine gun forward. I can hear a tank. There's a Tiger moving down the road. What do we got here? Oh, he's going to try and press on the 76, I reckon. There's the 76 shooting. No, that's the SPA. The Pooch is the SPA, and he's shooting or forward here. This is a Chimera front door push, folks. They've got that flank attack now on that right-hand side where they got that garrison, which is this stuff over here, and there's another tank pushing out there now. And while one of these tanks is probably going to die, the other one should be able to kill the 76. They're just a bit spaced out, the tanks here, to get combined firepower. Artillery landing in on the artillery. Perpy's going in to try and see if he can kill that SPA. They know where it is. It's obvious it's coming. The rounds are coming out of that tree line. There's the rounds going in from Cooler. Jewel on the road there. 76 is somewhere north. Just can't see it right now. Where is it? Where did it go? Now, it's in the point now. It's actually in the point. Rue de la Jarre. SPA's been picked up by Perpy. Great kill. That will take a massive amount of pressure off of Chimera right now. Tiger's sitting on the road. He'll just watch now and look to see if he can pick the 76 as it crosses the road at any stage. Panzer 4 moving up on that right flank. Hot glass there is where the Panzer 4 is, I think. Yep, there she is. And this is a very familiar piece of territory as well. Because, oh, that's brutal. Body parts everywhere. 76 hiding behind the point there. Have they got anyone flanking around? Yes, they do. Old matey potato VK's up there, folks. Airhead right now in here. That's what I want to see. Airhead up the back here somewhere. And get that tank doing fire support towards it. Because LC would have to push their 76 out of the point at this Panzer 4 to be able to stop the fire support. Whereas the Panzer 4... Oh, Grug gets nailed. Oh, 40 gets nailed. Panzer 4 could put fire support over there. Right there. Anyone trying to run towards it? Bam. Sort of. Anyway. Janka is trying to get across here and satchel this, I reckon, or at least rocket it. And they've just going to back off a little bit here. I think they feel like they're overexposed there with no infantry. Let's go. Great kill from West Carroll. Front door push still happening from Chimera. 34 minutes to go. What happens here? LC. What they've been doing for the whole match has not worked. So this is what I like to call the commander's decision point, where he's tried some strats and tactics and they haven't quite worked out. You can see Chimera there just absolutely out killing LC at the moment. And part of that is because they are absolutely trying to defend the point from LC pushing forward towards it. So that's where the numbers end up getting higher. Oh, there's a great little hit there from Alex. Alex there in amongst every play, Alex, isn't he? We'll just watch this play out from Alex. So he'd be one of the MVPs on the LC side as far as I'm concerned. 76 still camped over the back. Cobster is in amongst it, or Cobster. Gets picked up by God knows who shot him just then. Pell popping his eyes around the corner. He's going to run. He's going to get shot at. He's in amongst it. Pell, he's off. He's shot in the back of the head. And that Panzer 4 is dead for sure. No, Alex has not managed to shoot it. He'll get it now. Surely, there it is. Great kill. And he's picked up his man as well. Here comes, there's artillery and everything. That's a bombing run there on the Chimera team from LC. trying to pick up, well, infantry pushing in. That's about it. There's a Tiger there as well. That Tiger's going to kill up a face full of artillery, bombing run, but it doesn't kill tanks. I think it damages them. Can't remember. I just assume it does. Big hits there from something from the Tiger. Yeah, it did take a bit of damage from that bombing run. I've never really looked it up. What is that over the back there? Is that an airhead? No, it's just supplies going in. Look at this, though. VK, Centurion, back push. I said an airhead over here. A garrison would do as well. They got a garrison mark there from Cheese still. Centurion to be looking to go and kill that. This is a push now. You watch this Chimera push now. They are in prime position to take Rue de la Jarre right now, folks. They have got the angles. They haven't got a tank there anymore with the Panzer IV's down. But the 76, there it is over in the middle. Make that 2 76s. They are in prime position. I reckon Centurion would be trying to get down and satchel the point and that tank, but the tank's moved out now. Got a bit of pressure over here, Chimera. They've lost those buildings a bit, but this. Look at this. It is just slowly encircling their way into the point. Chimera just grinding. A lot of this game is about that, just grinding down particular lines of attack. The artillery needs to be better there from Cooler now. It's got to be somewhere where it's meaningful to Chimera in at least helping their infantry not lose ground. 276 is there forward on the point. Tiger there looking up the main road. Just watching that now at the 9 o'clock position. Centurion pushing forward. Precision coming in. Who's got the precision? That's the Chimera precision. Where did he take that? No, he didn't hit that. What was he hitting? Oh, he was trying to hit the tank on the point. He did hit it. It's out now repairing. Pell's making his way in with a satchel. He can just put it on the other side of the hedge, to be honest. He doesn't have to go all the way out. Here he goes. He's got his man. Yeah, he's got 2. Pell's got this. Satchel going to get in. Oh, Cooler, don't hit him with it. Don't you hit him with artillery now, Cooler. He's put a mine down. Cooler's going to hit him if he's not careful. Oh, that is close. He didn't get a satchel on. He hasn't got a satchel. I find that fascinating. But he's got a mine. If the tank moves, it's kaput. The guys at the back have just been killed. So the defense is good. But having Pell on the point means that LC are in all sorts now, and they got 30 minutes, less than 30 minutes to go to try and turn this battle around. Bombing run from Chimera now. Have we got an airhead coming in? It's a bombing run on the point. It's going to just miss the garrison. It's going to pick up Pell, though. Oh, and they jumped out of the tank. They've jumped out of the 76, and he's been shot for it. Does that... Oh, Pell just dies, and he's lost his AP mine. AT mine, rather. Cobster, though, or Cobster is in there. Demon's going to try and get to that tank. Cobes has picked him off, though. This tank's about to get yeeted out of existence with a satchel, I reckon. Here we go. Satchel on the 76 now. Point being taken there at the back by... What the hell? They've got that pressure in here because so much Chimera's come up this way. Look at this, though. Totem went and cleared out where the threat was. Good play from them. They're actually shutting this down pretty well. Chimera got to be careful. A little bit of a scare on the point just then. They've lost their front line. They lost their momentum. The defense was good enough. Here's Copester just watching this satchel go down. And here she is. 3, 2, 1. Boom, there she goes. Picks up the 76 on point. That will be devastating for the LC team. Here is a 76 now pushing through as well. The Tiger's up. There's another Tiger on this flank. Chimera getting ready for the push here with 2 tanks. They're going to 2-tank this for a 4-1. I've seen Cheese do this plenty of times. They get themselves into a good enough position, stage a couple of tanks. Taking that Tiger out of the middle meant that this center area here is probably one of the more critical things that Chimera need to hold. And it has been quite challenging for them here to hold this against a determined LC push. But they have managed to. So that's not, not to be scoffed at here. Chimera have managed to make the ground here sometimes, but LC are just pushing and pushing and pushing. Chimera now have thrown a few more humans at it because they don't really need to care about this flank anymore. And you can see everyone's given up on that. But by doing so, it allows Chimera to get around this way. Once you get Chimera and your back lines up here, you're in trouble. This here, they were in trouble, but look how many people they sent back there to defend against it. The thing they don't see coming, though, is this. This right here, this little triangle of stuff is all going to go hammering into there in a sec. That area there is where Chimera need to keep hitting. We see Cheese has put a recon plane down to see what he can see, but where Vunya is, that's where Chimera are going to try and hit with artillery if they were smart, and just keep that area saturated while they push in from other flanks. All right, over to the left there where Grug, Somali, and West are. Whew. This is a absolute corker of a match, this one, folks. 26 to go. LC out here on the flank, setting up a defensive line, but they are 100 to 200 meters away from the point. Let's get in and look how far. They're 150 meters away from the point out here. They've got to defend this. They're defending it with infantry. If those tanks push up through there, there's, well, I mean, a sniper out there is quite useful. But if the two German tanks push up through there, all right, they are holding at the moment. Oh, it's an airhead. There is an airhead coming in. That is an airhead from Chimera on the point, surely. Is it Chimera's airhead? Now they're watching. Tanks have got to go. Tanks have got to go. Where's the tanks? If it's Chimera's airhead, the tanks will surge. Alex has seen it, I reckon. Alex is a very good player, folks. All right, we got that. Where is she landing? That's the question. Artillery all over the place here. There's the airhead. It is a Chimera airhead. Here he is. He's found it. Oh, that artillery, very unlucky. Prasler doesn't get done. But yes, that artillery got him. Airhead is down on the ground. Alex is in. Alex is in. Can he do it? Alex with the shot at the title here. Oh, he's missed it. And the airhead is live, and it's gone. Alex managed to get it, but Chimera should have surged their tanks by now. They did not. Oh, missed opportunity. Missed opportunity. They picked their man up. Too late with the smoke, though. Just slightly off in the coordination there, Chimera. So smoke landing now is about 30 seconds too late. Should be landing before the airhead hits. But there's plenty going on. You can't just sort of stop and take a pause for 2 minutes while you're waiting for an airhead to come in and a plan to play out. When the enemy team's arguably as good as you and they're pushing vigorously wherever they can. But this is working well for Chimera. Now they've just squeezed this right off. And this flank out here is where I think it's at still. I think this is where it's Mario and his cart. I think this is where Chimera need to try and press. That tank, that's a Tiger down below us. It has been hit by something. So it's not enjoying moving forward at all. Didn't they have a Panzer IV though? I think Panzer IV got done. Oh. No. Yes, it did. Great kill from LC. That probably helped shut down that. No, there it is. There's two Tigers. Ah. I thought there was a Panzer IV, but there wasn't. There's a pair of Tigers. So the Tigers are waiting for something. I don't know what. I'd send out here. I'd get to the next hedgerow. And then you can overwatch the point where your infantry push in. The artillery is landing all over the tank here. So they got to get out of there. I just don't think this is... I think it's because of that. Whatever's in there. Nope, nothing in there. Tank coming in north. Oh, it's that one. There you go. There it is. There's a tank over that way somewhere. And there it is. Yeah, there she is right there. Just saw the round come in. And it's shot through in a brilliant angle. That's a great shot from LC. And the tank is down. And oh, no, that's the repair. Oh, that was the repair. What's going to happen here, though, is that Tiger is going to inadvertently get shot in the face. There, he's just been hit. And he's got another 76 straight north. The Tiger has nowhere to go. Because if it backs up, it's going to get shot through the gap. Maybe, actually. Oh, boom. See that 76 is there. There's the other 76 right there. That's 76. It's got a haystack in the way. Oh, what are the chances, eh? It's the tiger, if it goes forward, it's going to get shot in the face. If it goes backwards, it's potentially going to get shot in the ass. It's in a real bind here, this tiger. And I still think they should have sent before, and they didn't. And now that other 76 is in position. So, yeah, I'll be interested to see if they get to do anything here except die, the old tiger. Across here, we've got another tiger, and there's artillery shooting. There's that tiger. So they're just kind of holding at the moment, Chimera. I thought Cheese was going with an early double tank push. There's an airhead coming in there from LC, and the Chimera team are just all over that one. Not hearing a bombing run. There she is, locked out airhead gone. No chance on that one. That was just a speculator. That didn't have any support with it at all from the LC commander. He just sent an airhead in to see what it does, and Chimera just too good for that. So the little lesson learnt there about an unsupported airhead in competition, it's very, very unlikely to be missed or ignored or successful. Okay, over the back there, we've got some SUPs landing. We've got VK still around the back here doing VK things. He's got his supplies down. He'll get a garrison up potentially. He got a truck up there with a look at that. Still pressure here for Chimera. This flank over here, been a bastard for both teams. All right, Chimera holding. Oh, overdone, overbaked it. Yeah, they can't push forward here, but they're not falling back either. So both teams struggling in this area. 20 minutes, folks. Last 20. Oh, rounds, and trade there 2 for 1 there. LC did well, but they still aren't getting anywhere. As I said before, a couple of guys there waiting for position. What have LC got? They just threw a speculator airhead that did nothing. Rambo runs in, takes one, gets one to the face, and then Berlin cleans up, and they killed off. That's an anti-tank gun behind the that's a really, really good anti-tank gun position. What are we looking at here? We're looking at, wow, okay, that tank's now taking some hits. That's a 76 gone. That is a 76 gone. The Tiger, too good. Took a hit, but got his man. The other 76, though, has cleaned up that other Tiger. As I expected, they've pincered him, and then this one shot that guy. So it's one apiece now on the field. There's another Tiger ready to go at center headquarters. This guy will be looking, oh, that's his SPA guy. So the SPA gone on the LC team has not helped them at all, having lost that earlier. There's that 76. These guys, wow, middle of the field spawn. I mean, I do that, but not when the enemy are this close. They've got nowhere to go here. Gets picked up by Emma, I think. No, maybe Grug. Yeah, and that's the kill there. So there's smoke going up. Jewel gets hit as well. He's down with another shot to the face, and these guys will push up here. Now, Chimera will be able to get, he's got 20 seconds to get there, 40. Artillery going in now, getting ready for the forward barrage. These guys are going to get a spawn off, I reckon. 40's going to run straight into all of them. Here's the spawn. Here's the, yeah, there's the OP going as well. Jules, the only one that lived through that. No, he didn't. 40 there with an MVP moment. Alex is probably going to shoot him in the back of the inside of the head as he runs in. There's a tank getting hit. That's a 76. 76 took it from somebody, probably the other Tiger. Yeah, the Tiger's moved forward. At 11 o'clock, could see it pushing up. There's a round going in. 40's going in with a satchel. Alex has picked up the front man. 40 is holding. What's he going to do? Going to leopard crawl. Demon is out. He'll pick up Demon, I reckon. Yeah, this is good stuff from 40. Bam, he's killed his one. Oh, but Jules saved the tank. It's a two-manner. Jules has saved that tank. Chimera just pressing down this flank. Grug's been picked up in the middle of the field. Alex, way too good. Alex and Jules, way too good for open field push. But look at this Tiger. Full send. They know it's there. Tiger looks. Got it. Hit it again. 76 in trouble. He's a solo. He's going to get hit. There it goes. Great kill. Tiger pressed and took the field. Alex shot down Jules in amongst the back line now. The front line now trying to do something forward. Sees the tank. Doesn't know which way to turn. Tiger is now pressing back to its infantry. Smart move, Tiger. Smart move. Round goes in. It's not going to hit. Yes, it is. That is a great shot, but the artillery kills him. Oh, boy. That was a great rocket, though, at a moving, bouncing target. But the artillery cooler just there, ready to go with that artillery. Picks him up. Chimera front door still open for them. But they've got that. So look, 2 garrisons at the back now. SPA coming back in. Pooch. There's 75 pushing in. They've lost their 76s here. Chimera winning that trade. Garrison spawn means that Centurion and VK coming in and the points starting to flicker. LC, trouble. Chimera need to take this flank. They absolutely have to take this flank out here. I don't know why they are not doing a send down this line. If they could push here, they would have so much overwatch on the point. This is the side you want when taking Rue de la Jarre. This is the side that you want to take out and hold. Now, Chimera pushing forward again. Just gradually. There you go. Great kill from Janker on 40. So it's backwards and forwards with the round. 16 minutes to go. Cap is occurring. There's that back spawn wave up that garrison. Trasler has no idea it's there. Alex, none of them do. They just saw him. They've now picked up the fact that Chimera are pushing in from the back. Zox now pushing across the field. He's been picked up by Drug or Centurion. VK now in amongst it. Alex looking, trying to see what he can do. Tank at the back there, 76. I'm guessing, no, there's 2 tankers. What are they doing? They're running back to the 75, sorry. Bombing run goes in. I reckon that's a Chimera bombing run. Yeah, there she be. It's going to miss the garrison. VK's going to get hit, though. Oh, he's been shot by a tank instead. He's been shot by the tank. That artillery's going in. It's not. So the bombing run's going in. It's not going to hit the garrison, which is right there. All right. There's the artillery. That is an SPA, actually. What was I thinking? SPA now trying to shoot across here. Chimera still trying to get up to this line here. The cap is absolutely happening. There's something happening over here as well. Yeah, they've got a couple going in on that point. But Chimera going full send. Here comes the Tigers. Pair of Tigers now pushing in. That's what you want. Got to get these guys forward here with the infantry. Big play here from Chimera, and it's actually starting to pay off. 15 minutes to go. Point contested. Halfway capped, but LC is trying desperately to surge. They let him in a bit on the front door, but really it's just the back door for this one. Chimera managed to make their way up there, finally at top right corner, which had been defended for so long by LC, but they surged forward a bit too far to the next line, and Chimera now on the point. Enough. I think they've got this. I think I've got it 4-1. Band has been picked up. They're in position, Chimera. They're in position well. That Tiger's over there somewhere. Janka just gets picked up by somebody. We've got Nation Killer and Totem over there trying to hold off a Tiger pretty much with no chance of doing that. I don't know where the Tiger is, but look at this. Chimera going to 4-1 it. There's the Tigers coming in. As I said before, there's a bombing run coming in now from LC. It's a bit late. They might do this on cap weight in the zone if they can, in the whole four square zone, 4 grid square zone, if the bombing run picks up enough on the 3-point circle area. Here it is. It's too late, though. That's a 4-1 to Chimera. There go all the our garrisons and outposts that were lying around in the zone, and nothing at the back. There is nothing at all. They have nowhere to spawn. Absolutely caught off guard by losing that point. They have not a single thing at the back here. Here is the airhead from Chimera coming in now on Le Grand Chemin. And this is a 5-er. It's a 5-er for sure. That LC do not have any backup garrisons behind Rue de la Jarre speaks in volumes how they've just been outplayed. They are, tell you what, Chimera might have overcommitted here to Rue, to the next point. This airhead's coming in. They're getting picked off for it. Band is at the front there now, but they've got no sector. There's no sector control whatsoever. Nothing. They've got everyone on the point, though, which is fascinating. 2 Tigers on the point, which is fascinating. We're going to go back to the point. It looks like the airhead's failed. They've got a lot of infantry got sent in just before the bombing run took everybody out. And before the point was flipped. There's the 76 dead, or 75. No, that's the SPA, sorry. There's a rocket coming in from Jacques. But Chimera are going to have the numbers here because they've got the 2 tanks on the point as well. The tank where Odin is repairing itself up now. 12 minutes to go, and wow. Absolute wow. Amazing stuff. Airhead, as I said, has failed. But they do have a front door garrison. There's a 76. Chimera will gradually grind out these guys that are on the point. They have. 76 is pushing in. Rounds going. That's 2 tanks going in, actually. That's a 76 and a 75. The Panzer... sorry, the Panzer... The Tigers are there in position ready, but they don't know what's going on. There's a bounce. Tiger goes full send into the point. It's got to, because it's getting shot at. It's damaged. Round goes in, 76 misses. Second Tiger pushes in. Nike Job is about to run straight into the face of a 75. He's got a tank right beside him. Tank right here, tank right here. He'd be yelling that at the Tiger. There's a 75 and a Tiger right. Well, was that the self-propelled artillery? I can't tell. No, it's a 75. Gets one to the face. 76 there. Tiger on the point. Tiger on the point. 75 running. Nike is getting shot at by the 75, even though the 75's got a Tiger on it. He can't get anywhere near it. The Tiger is pressing to the building. The 76 on the left there is a danger. Odin and his tank are in trouble. There's the 75 done. Artillery landing. 76 pushing. Here she goes. I reckon the 76 has got the drop on this Tiger. No, it's still got enough health left. Tiger can hit it once more and kill it. 3, 2, 1. There she goes. Great kill from the Tiger. Just had enough repairs done to it to make it not die, and it was lucky enough not to lose its turret or anything as well. Oh, and that's a kill there. Hot Glass is repairing. Odin's repairing. They've still got inventory all over him here. 10 minutes to go. Chimera up here pressing hard in the front door, and it's just really... LC have got to try and take this point, but they're being out-tanked at the moment. Let's have a look at some of that stuff. There are melee kills there now, so well done. Well done to both players there for the melee kills. I love a good melee kill. All right, there's the armor scores. Amazing stuff from both teams. But the bit I wanted to look at... Oh, wait, what did I just do there? Yeah, that's right. The kill board is just way in Chimera's favour now. Way in Chimera's favour. Absolute chaos for LC. They've just been shredded off the point pretty much. There's a Tiger now taking rockets in the butt. There's another one as well. Oh, he's got his man, but there's an OP in there. All right, what do we got here, Janka? What can he do? What can he do? Terrible, terrible stuff for LC. They've got nowhere to go here. And few infantry shots there. Trying their best to get in there. Vanya trying to chase down the Tiger. He's missed it. Odin watching those rockets come in. Here comes another tank. Chimera can just plonk these tanks here now. Tiger on the left, Tiger on the right, and probably call it a day. I just hit the microphone. Sorry about that. Tank on the left, tank on the right, call it a day, right? 8:46 to go. What can LC do? They've got to take 2 points. Rockets go. What's that all about? Is that on the garrison? That was a great garrison kill there from Chico. Chico's picked up the garrison there. Pato trying to defend. 8:33 to go. LC, what do they got? Look at all this, though. Such a good fight, this one. These teams are just so good. Tiger, the other Tiger. Oh, the other Tiger around the back here. He's got all sorts of shit going on. He's driving around in circles. It's in the middle of the smoke. Hollow's up the top there now. Or something just bounced off a Tiger. Or a tank. Not sure what. What do we got for the 75? Stewart. They're running out of resources. Rambo presses forwards. Still, 1, 2, 3, 4 squad leaders trying to get Surge in there. They are just, there's an OP on the point here from Dario. It's a good OP. It'll die though. Emma's getting, Emma's been grenaded in the face. Oh, and the OP's gone. There it goes. That was a good OP for a minute. Here's the other Tiger now pushing forward again. Hot Glass repairing his Tiger. Centurion forward. Chimera won't want to go 4-1. They'll want to take the 5 here. That's for sure. It is a practice match. Remember that. Tigers just run into God knows what. It is a practice match. So technically speaking, they could just do whatever now and it won't really matter. Obviously, it's good. It's good morale if you win. If you if you win these types of matches, because it bolsters the team in their thought bubble about the chances of winning. But we've got to remember the whole point of a practice match is to work out what works and what doesn't, and learn things from how teams play. And there's a 75 over the back there. I'm just watching that now. Is that Tiger dead? That Tiger's dead, isn't it? No, it's alive. It just looked dead. Mario. They're just chilling. There's a 75. It's just been hit. It tried to cross the hedge. Oh, that's very lucky. They should press that, and they will probably, although that Tiger is in a bit of trouble. And Mario's Tiger is just burning a little bit. Pride now trying to repair his tank. They just outplayed today, LC, but this is practice. They have got the goods to potentially do well in the competition up ahead. All right. They really, really do. But Chimera are doing very well as a team right now. Some of their matches, the Chimera team, 1 or 2 are a bit, oh, geez, don't know about that, boys. But this one, they've absolutely dominated this. Well, look at these tank pushes. This is what I like to do. It's like, okay, I got a threat there. I can just sit here and play tag with it, or I can push on it. They won't expect that. It's the Spanish Inquisition. Here it is. Don't know what just hit that. Here you go. Tiger, 3, 2, 1 in the face. Mattia is going to try and save it. Boom. It's not going to happen. He's going to flip that tank around now. Nice hook turn there and a bounce. Mattia now is just going to get shredded for his trouble. And Tigers are just pincering out now. They've got to repair this, though. And he'll probably push away and get repairs up. Good stuff. Chimera. Oh, wait. What happened just then? I think that got hit by, I don't know. Garrison about to get pressed out there. They've got to watch this flank, Chimera. There is 4 minutes 40 to go. There's 40 seconds left, and it's GG's to Chimera because it takes 2 minutes to cap a point, and LC have to cap twice to win this. So at a 4-1, Chimera have got breathing room. Look at the machine gunners just doing whatever they can. Even the SPA is forward. So in 20 seconds, it'll be Chimera's match. So even if LC take back the, what's the point called? Rue de la Jarre, they can't possibly win the match. What a match, folks. What a great match from Chimera. LC, well tried, well fought. And of course, I'm suddenly busting to go to the toilet with 4 minutes to go. There it is, GG's to Chimera. All right, well done to them. So what happened in that match? We saw a big wave go through here for Chimera. I didn't think that was the best idea in the world because they had all their trucks within about 1 grid square of each other, but it worked. They didn't get picked up by artillery. The artillery on the LC side was very slow in getting off the mark. So Chimera dumped its load in here and LC dumped its load sort of here, and Chimera were able to surge forward. And by the time the artillery was landing, it was landing here and Chimera were forward already. So they captured the point within about the first 5 or 6 minutes of the match. They have never really looked like losing it except for a good solid push that was coming down here and a bit of stuff that was happening here. But ultimately, they managed to hold out. This stuff out here was great from LC, but it never really paid off. And this stuff out here was good, gritty stuff as well, but it never really paid off. Either they didn't commit enough to it or they gave up on it too early or something. I don't really know. You all can go back and watch the match and re-speculate how that all worked out. There's an airhead coming in now. So that's what happened. We'll take a quick look at the stats now. There's a bit of shenanigans going on at the end here, but I'm now suddenly busting to go to the toilet, so I want to finish this. there's all your numbers. Have a look at each player individually. All right, see what they did. Good play from many of them. You can sort of check their individual scores there. Other stuff that we need to check out, of course, that's the armor scores as they went through the match. All right, and then this stuff here, this is the big stuff. I'll let you watch out what happens in the last stages here. The last 2 minutes of the match while I quickly run off to the toilet, all right? Some good stuff going on. Righto, that's enough of that. So there it is, folks. Chimera still just pressing that last point now. What do we end up having over here? There's all sorts of stuff going on, isn't there? Precision's dropping in. We've got a little bit of a press through here. It's a bit too late, unfortunately, for the LC team. And they'll end up losing this 5. Maybe. No, I don't think Chimera will cap this in time. Pretty close. But look, this isn't really how the match played out, 5-0. LC have sort of finished up now. I think by the looks of this, they've Chimera managed to get in through the front door with some good stuff. It was a tough, gritty fight though. So full compliments to LC there on fighting really hard for the match. They made Chimera work for every single meter of ground gained. Chimera had a couple of really good tactical strats there, and Saku can certainly learn some things about some of the plays there. A couple of the airheads that I saw go down, Saku's airhead's not real good at all. Just unsupported airheads don't work in competitive. They really don't, unless you're using it as a complete distraction and nothing else. But even then, you're only going to pull 2 or 3 players away. Who are we going to give this to? Don't know. Duty did pretty well there. There was a lot of defense there for Duty. We'll give him the one as well. All right, so that'll do us, folks. I'll get that music back up and running. All right, well played to both teams. Back to the warm-up screen. Finish up this video because it's only a video, it's not a stream. And thank you very much for watching. You will have already hopefully caught me over the weekend with the other matches that are on. I'm doing I will have done a double header on Sunday night Australian time by the time you watch this. So I hope you enjoyed those matches. Take care, stay safe. Goodbye for now.